Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Anjali. The topic that I'll discuss today is how to sort data in Pandas DataFrames. These are the methods that I'll explain in this video to sort data in Pandas DataFrame. I've taken four important methods. They are sort a data frame by a single column, sort by multiple columns, and we'll see how to handle missing values during sorting, and also we'll see how to sort by date columns. Let's start with first method, that is sorting a data frame by a single column. To sort a pandas data frame by single column, use the data frame dot sort values method. This built-in function arranges the rows of your dataset based on the values of the specific column you choose. The method we will use to sort data frame by single column is data frame dot sort values method. This is an inbuilt function and it will arrange the rows of our data set, whatever we have, the data which we'll be using to sort. This function will arrange those rows on the values of specific column that we will choose. We'll give a name of the column. Based on that, we will tell it to sort ascending or descending. This is the basic ideology of this method. Now we'll see an example for this and I'll explain how it works. I'll copy paste the code from Notepad and I'll explain each line of this code. Our first line is importing line. We'll import pandas as PD. PD is the alias name that we have given where we will be using that name all over the code. Let's create a dataset of US tech companies. We have a dictionary which is enclosed within flower brackets. Name of the dictionary is data. Keys we have are company, HQ city, valuation, trillions. These three are the keys of our dictionary and the values to these keys are stored inside list, and these are the values to the key called company, and to the HQ cities these are the names of cities. Valuation trillions, these are the values for this particular key. This is our data set. Now let's convert this data set to data frame by using data frame function. The variable in which we will store the data frame is df. pd dot inside data frame function we will pass the data variable which contains the data set, so that data frame function will convert the data to data frame and it will be stored in df variable. I hope you are clear till here. Now let's see how to sort by valuation in ascending order. As I said in the explanation, by keeping a specific column we will try to sort the remaining data. Here we will consider valuation trillions column to arrange this whole table. First we have used sort values method, which is used to sort the rows based on column value. By is a parameter that we are giving that will help specify the column for sorting. It means by considering the valuation trillions column we are sorting, and the result will be stored in sorted df variable. Our aim in this example is to sort the table based on valuation column in ascending order. Now we will print the sorted df variable which is storing the sorted result. Now let's run this code. We can see here the first importance is given to valuation column and its ascending order. In this randomly arranged numbers, in the output it has been arranged in ascending order. Based on this result, other values will be distributed. You can see here the index numbers also changed. This is in the 0th position, first, second. Here is the third and then fourth. The main order depends on valuation column. This is how we sorted data frame by a single column. I hope you understood this method. Let's see second method, that is sort by multiple columns. To sort a pandas data frame by multiple columns, you pass a list of column names to the parameter in the data frame dot sort values method. In the same way, what I explained in the previous method, we have passed only one column name, but here to sort multiple columns, we'll pass a list of column names which we need to sort. How we will pass is by the parameter in data frame dot sort values method. We used sort values method in previous example also, but here we will give more number of columns, that is multiple columns to be sorted. Let's see an example. First I'll copy paste the example, then I'll explain each line of this code. Our first line is importing line, where we have imported pandas and we have given the alias name as PD. Let's consider a data set of real estate listing data. Listings is the variable which is storing a dictionary where the keys are listing ID, state, price USD, and bets. The values are stored inside the list to this particular keys. These are IDs. This list contain state names and this list contain price in USD. These are bets values. This is our dataset. In first step, let's convert this dataset to data frame by using dataframe function, and that data frame will be stored inside df listings variable. After converting it to data frame, let's sort it by state in alphabetical order and then based on price in descending order. To do this line is important. First, let's learn how it works. Sort values function. As I said, inside sort values function, we will pass the columns names which we wanted to be sorted. By first we will consider state, then we will consider price USD. Based on these two columns we want to sort. The condition how we want to sort is, first we will consider ascending. We will tell true if we want that to be in ascending. We will tell false if we want that to be in descending. For state, ascending is true, which means we will sort the state in ascending order and price USD we will sort in descending order. As I told in this line, this is the condition we will write inside sort values variable. For that, we will use the name of the data frame, then dot sort values function. The result will be stored in df sorted variable, and then we will print the df sorted variable which stores the output. Let's run this code and I'll show you what output it gives. First, state and ascending. We'll see state. Arrangements of state column is in ascending and price is in descending order. I hope you understood how to sort by multiple columns. Let's see the third method, that is handling missing values during sorting. To handle missing values that may be not a number or none during sorting, use the NA position parameter inside the dataframe dot sort values method. Inside this method, now we are going to give the parameter as NA position. In past two example, we have used by parameter. Here we will use NA parameter to handle the missing values. Next, this parameter explicitly dictates whether missing data aggregates at the top or bottom of your sorted result, regardless of whether you are sorting ascending or descending. By using this parameter, that is NA position parameter, it will dictate whether that missing data is aggregated at the top or bottom of our sorted result. And it won't consider whether we are sorting based on ascending or descending order. It will dictate whether missing data aggregates are at the top or bottom of our sorted result. Let's go for the example. Our first two lines are importing lines. First, we have imported pandas and then numpy. The names we have given is the alias name for pandas is PD and for numpy it's NP. The dataset is of US Census population growth data with some missing values. In census data variable, we have a dictionary enclosed between flower brackets. Keys are city and growth rate. The values are stored inside the list, the names of city and the growth rate. You can see here np.none, not a number, it's an missing value, and here also we have two missing values. First, let's convert our data set into data frame by using data frame function, and let's store the result in df census variable. Now we'll sort and put the missing values at the beginning. Data frame dot sort values function along with the by parameter, we will use NA position parameter. The position we are defining is first, and we'll sort by the column growth rate. Based on growth rate column we are sorting, and position will be first. Now the result of this condition is stored in df NA first, hence we will print that variable and we can run this code now. First importance is given to the none values. You can see here in this table, first values displayed are not a number, that is missing values, and then the values are printed in any position as we have given first. We can also get the missing values at the last in the sorted result. This is all about handling missing values. Now we'll see the last method, that is sort by date columns. To sort a pandas data frame by a date column, ensure the column is sorted as date time 64 data type. First, to sort it by date column, that column should be of datetime64 data type. That is the first condition. Then we'll use the standard data frame dot sort values method, as we have used this method in all the examples we have seen. Here also we are going to use the same method. The condition is that it should be in datetime64 data type. If you have date column is currently stored as plain text or string, you must first convert it using pd.toDateType, or pandas will sort it alphabetically instead of chronologically, which means, as we saw, this is first condition, that it should be in datetime64. If it is not in that data type, if it is there in plain text or in string, by using pd.toDateTime function, we will convert it to date and then we will sort it by date columns. Let's see in an example how it works. Let's import pandas and the alias name is PD. Now the dataset we have is US federal holidays or some event data. In events variable, we have a dictionary where the keys are event and date, and we have stored the values inside a list. These are events and these are its dates. Now let's convert this data set to data frame using data frame function, and by passing the data set in which by passing the events variable in which the data set is stored, and the result is stored in df events. Now let's convert string to datetime. As I said in the explanation, if the dates are in the string form, we need to convert it. Now, as we have written it in the single quote, it means it is stored in string form. First, let's convert it. Df events, that is data set in the form of data frame of date, we will use pd.toDateTime function to convert it into date. After converting, we'll sort it by date by using the popular method which we have used in all the examples we have seen. That is data frame dot sort values function. And by is the parameter where we are giving date is the column to consider to sort our data. The result is again stored in df event stored variable, and we will print the same. I've run this code. Based on date, we have sorted this table. You can check here. I hope you understood all the methods and examples that I have explained in this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.